In this video, we'll cover essential information for plan administrators to maintain and manage plans through the Now Health website. You'll see how to manage a company plan by updating the administrator and company details, managing how your insurance documents are delivered to you and your employees, managing existing members, adding new ones and deleting old ones, reviewing employee claims activity, viewing essential management information about your plan, and how to view multiple plans if you have employees in different regulatory environments. Okay, let's get started. To access your account, click the Log into My Portfolio link at the top of every page. Use your administrator email address and password to log in. Forgetting login details isn't a problem. Just click the Forgotten Password button and follow the password reset process. This is also covered in another video. Once in, you're directed to the Portfolio homepage. As a plan administrator, this gives a complete high-level view covering all areas of the plan. There are 8 panels going across the page. These are also accessible from the tabs on the top. Working our way from the left, we'll start with the About Me section. In here, we see details about the current plan administrator. This information is editable at any time, but if you want to reset your password, it can only be done once in any 24-hour period. Moving on to the next tab, About My Company. This section contains company details for the plan which the group administrator is managing. The company name, address, where they're located, and the country. These fields can't be edited as any changes made would impact on the terms of the contract. You can opt in to receive notifications of our updates to services by checking this box. If changes do need to be made to this page, contact us by using one of the 3 tabs at the top of the screen and select either Call Me Back, Call Us Direct, or Chat with Us. The most important area of this section is the document delivery settings. This is where you select how to fulfill your plan. You can either download the documents when you need them online, or, if you prefer, Now Health will print and post them to the address and any employees on the plan. The plan is preset to the option chosen when you applied, but if you return here, it can be updated at any time. Bear in mind though that changes to this selection will also impact on all your employees as well. If the plan documents were originally opted to be available online only, and now you need physical copies, we'll print and dispatch printed certificates of insurance and membership handbooks for everyone on the plan. Likewise, if you originally opted for printed plan documents and now you only need them online, all additions to the plan will receive their documents through their portfolio area, but we will supply a physical membership card for every person on the plan. The next section we'll look at briefly is the quotes area. The quotes area lists any quotes bought direct from the Now Health site prior to the current plan being activated. The next tab takes us to the Plan and Members area. Here we see 5 panels, each with downloadable documents: the Certificate of Insurance, the Members Handbook, the Group Agreement, the Claim Form, and a cover note. By clicking on any document, it will open in a new window. The first panel contains the Certificate of Insurance. This is specific to your company and is your formal evidence of insurance document. You must read the certificate thoroughly and check it to make sure it's accurate, and if any information isn't correct, please tell us immediately. The second panel lists a copy of the Members Handbook. This contains everything you and your employees need to know about your plan. Next to the Members Handbook is the Group Agreement. This also forms the contract of insurance and is bespoke to your plan. Moving down, there's a blank claim form. This form can either be completed through a browser or downloaded for completion at a later date. If you or your employees choose to fill out the form through your browser, you must print a completed copy as the data can't be saved. And the last panel is the cover note. This temporary notification of insurance is issued at the outset of the plan to give immediate cover until the premium is paid, and once the premium has been paid, this cover note is deactivated. That covers the main panels. If you move further down the page, you'll see the selection Make Plan Member Changes. This section gives you access to all the current members on your plan. Employees are listed in groups of 10. You can sort your list using any of the tabs on the top of the table in ascending or descending order. For example, clicking on the Last Name tab, it sorts the employee list in ascending order from A to Z. Click it again and it sorts it in descending order. If you have more than 10 employees on your plan, you'll see additional page numbers appear at the bottom of the member list. Navigate to each page by clicking on the page number. If employees' dependents are covered, they appear within the employee record and not as a separate member. To view an employee record, click on their name and wait for the record to load. The page will refresh and the employee you've selected will be highlighted in purple, and the Edit Employee, Add Remove Dependent button will turn from grey to green. Select this button and the employee record will open in a modal window, which is similar to a pop-up. The modal window contains all the information we have about each employee, including any dependents details if they're included on the plan. Most of the information is greyed out because making a change would impact on the contract of insurance. If you want to make a change to a field that has been greyed out, please contact us using one of the 3 options at the top of the screen. When you're finished, just click the X at the top right of the window to go back. To add a new employee, make sure you're in the Plan and Members area. At the bottom of the membership list, select the green Add a New Member button to bring up a new window. Complete all the information, including any dependents if you want to add them. Select the date you want to add the employee from. This is the date you want the cover to start. You can only select the date up to 15 days in the future. To add this addition to the plan, go to the Member Changes tab. Select the change you've proposed, and if you want to go ahead, select Accept Change. If you don't want to go ahead, just select the Undo Change option. You must complete this stage or your change will remain in proposed status and will not be made. If your plan's underwritten on a medical history disregarded basis, your member will be added to the membership list within 24 hours. If your plan is written on a full medical underwriting basis, your new member will need to complete a Group Employee FMU application form, which you can find in your Actions and Messages tab. The employee should return the form directly to us, and we will inform you within 2 working days of our decision. We'll issue you with a cover note and an invoice for the updated premium, or if you're on an end-of-year adjustment basis, at the end of the plan year. To add a new dependent to the plan, click on the Plan and Members tab and scroll down to select the employee you want to add the dependent to. Wait for the employee record to load. The page will refresh. The employee you've selected will be highlighted in purple, and the Edit Employee, Add Remove Dependent button will turn from grey to green. Select the Edit Employee, Add Remove Dependent button, and the employee record will open in a modal window. Click on the Add New Dependent button, and a new section will appear under the existing employee record. Complete all the required fields and select the date you would like to add the dependent from. You can't select a date in the past, and you can select a date up to 15 days in the future. If you're adding a first child dependent, you also need to change the family type from married to family. When you're done, click Finished. Add your addition to the plan in the Member Changes area and either submit or undo the changes we covered before in the Adding an Employee section. You must complete this stage or your change will remain in proposed status and will not be made. If you need to delete an employee, click on the Plan and Members tab and select the employee record. Wait for the record to load. The page will refresh and the employee you've selected will be highlighted in purple, and the Edit Employee, Add Remove Dependent button will turn from grey to green. Just select this button and the employee record will open in a modal window. Just check the Cancel Employee Name policy here and choose the date you want to delete the employee from. Again, you can't select a date in the past, but you can select a date up to 15 days in the future. Click Finished and you're done. Finalise your deletion in the Member Changes tab and follow the process as before to either select or undo the change. Deleting a dependent follows the same process. Click on the Plan and Members tab, open the employee record and select the Edit Employee Add Remove Dependent button, select the Remove Dependent Name from this plan button. Choose the date you want to delete the dependent from, click Finished, then finalise your deletion in the Member Changes area as before. The next tab on our menu is Renewals. This section will remain empty until 45 days before the plan renewal date. After this time, an invitation will appear with a link to download a PDF to renew the plan, which contains details of the renewal quote for the next year. This invitation will only be seen if the plan was taken out directly with Now Health. If your plan was taken out through an intermediary, then they will contact you when your plan is ready to renew. Next to this, we have the Claims tab. This gives a high-level overview of all claims activity employees are making on the plan. For protection of employees' privacy, we never show information about the benefit claimed against or any diagnosis information. Claims can be searched by employee name or any plan here. No claims are ever deactivated from the system, so a full claims history will be shown. Select the name of the employee you wish to view and then the year. The employee's claim record will appear in a table underneath their name if any claims have been made. Claims are listed in a group of 10 at a time. You can sort your employees' claims using any of the tabs at the top of the table in ascending or descending order. To view the detail of a specific claim, click on the claim record you want to view. Wait for the page to refresh. The claim record will be highlighted in purple, and you can now select the View Details button. The claim record will appear in a modal window. You can view the basic details of the claim in the claim currency, the payment currency, and the plan currency. To close this window, select the X at the top right of the window. The next tab takes us to Actions and Messages. Every form you need to run your plan can be found here and downloaded. From a claim form, for employees to claim back expenses they've incurred, a pre-authorization request form for when employees' GP needs to provide us with any additional information, an application form for when a new employee needs to complete the underwriting process, and a change of contact information form to make any amendments to the employee's details offline. To download any of these forms, select the region you want and wait for the page to refresh. Then click the Download Now button. The form will download as a PDF in a new window. If one of your employees needs a replacement membership card, it can be requested here. Scrolling down, we see this section, which is used to register a complaint. Just fill in any comments, tell us how to respond, and submit the form. The complaint details will be listed below, and any response will appear giving a full audit trail. The final tab on the menu is MIS. This area is for reports and is specifically for plan administrators. Here, we supply 3 standard reports: an up-to-date membership list, a statement of account, and a claims summary. These reports are available as a downloadable Excel file and can be manipulated for inclusion into a company's own format. If some of your employees are in more than one compliance environment, separate plans are created so they always meet regulatory requirements. To access multiple plans, just toggle between them by selecting from this drop-down list. Once you're logged into the account as a plan administrator, all the plans are available from here. This concludes the video for plan administrators. If you have any questions, please contact your local office or use the options at the top of our website at any time.